Hello guys, happy new week. So I planted new varieties of flowers at the front porch ahead of the anticipated rains, but looks like I got some watering to do because so far there are no signs of rain and we don't know when they will come because they keep telling us it's gonna rain, but nothing is coming forth. The soil is so dry, I'm just afraid I'm gonna lose my plants. At the same time, I don't want to waste the water that we already harvested, but I just have to do this. I know it will rain. I'm really, really hopeful. It's quite a beautiful day as always, and I'm just about to start my chores of the day. They have promised it's going to rain this week, so I just want to store some wood for the fire. It's going to be getting very cold. It gets really cold here during the rainy season. And also we use the wood for boiling drinking water. We boil our drinking water here. And also for cooking things like githeri, which take a really long time to cook. And we are just saving on fuel because gas is quite expensive at the moment. So these are wood from our structure we just demolished. I'm just going to store them in a dry place because they're exposed and they could be rained on. So once I store them, we will have to split them before we use them. They're too big for the wood stove. So I really don't have the energy to split, or rather I don't know how to split wood using the axe. So our farm hand will help out with that later on, but I'm keeping them safe first. We recently did weeding on our cornfields. We usually intercrop them with beans. And it's just time to check out. It's at this time that we normally have bugs coming in, like this one here. But we don't have to worry about them. We are keeping our crops really organic. So when the rain comes, the eggs of the bugs will just be washed off and we will have a harvest. I'm sure it happens all the time. The carrots have taken a bit long. I think it's because of the prolonged dry season we had last month, but they're looking great. The beans have started flowering and we already have pods coming up. That looks great. So at the countryside, there are those chores we do as a routine, and then there are those that we just do occasionally when there's need. So today is that day. I'm going to be cleaning some windows. They have cobwebs and some glass are really dirty. So I'll need this ladder to help me reach the top. This is one of those chores that look so easy yet are so hard. But we also have to live in a clean place, so it's always important that we do it. And the good thing is it's not something we do every day. The windows collect a lot of dirt in the dry season. So because we are expecting some rains, I know there won't be dust. So we will have them stay clean for quite some time. We have so many windows and I can't clean all of them by myself, so our house help is on the other side also cleaning the others, and then we shall meet at some spot. A while back I put some bananas in the barn. I'm just gonna check on them. I think they should be ripe by now. Now this is one of those magical country moments. Just having your full ripe banana without spending a cent. And then you know exactly what you're eating. No additives, no sprays, no pesticides. It's just awesome. You'll remember I made some cheese. I thought it was mozzarella, but most guys have told me this is paneer cheese. So I went through YouTube and I found one recipe that seemed really interesting. So I'm just gonna try it out. This cheese is so delicate. It could just crumble like a cake anytime. I hope this is normal for this kind of cheese. I'm really not sure, but just let me know in case it's not normal. So here are my ingredients. I have red onions, I have green onions, I have chili. Then I have a glass of cow's milk, but you can use coconut milk. I think it's the best. I have here crushed garlic and ginger. Then my mozzarella and my favorite spices. And then I also have some Chinese cabbage from my garden. You'll also need salt to taste and finely chopped tomatoes. So once we've cut up the Chinese cabbage, you can use cauliflower too. So we're going to heat some oil in a pan and we're going to keep the heat very low because my pan is not non-stick. But even if you're using the non-stick pan, you'll just still need to keep the heat medium. So once the onions are soft, you're going to add the ginger and garlic. And then you'll fry for some time, then add chili. Then I'm adding my favorite spices. That's garam masala. I have cardamoms, and then I have my curry powder, which happens to be my favorite spice. I don't love spices that much. So once cooked, we are adding tomatoes. And if the whole thing gets quite thick, then you'll need to add just a little water, then cover it to cook. I always like to bring the green onions much later in my cooking to preserve their aroma and the taste. So at this point, you will add your coconut milk or cow's milk. I guess you can also use cream. Then just stir and let it cook a bit. Then we can go in with the Chinese cabbage. We shall mix the Chinese cabbage well into the other ingredients, and then we will cover it and let it cook just a bit before we bring in the paneer. So now it's time to add the cheese. It hasn't crumbled that much, so we'll add it and just mix it all up. Then we will add salt and allow it to cook for some time, just to simmer a bit before we serve. At this point, we'll need to lower the heat further so that it just simmers. So our tofu curry is ready and it looks quite appetizing. So I'll just dig in and taste. It's going to be my first time tasting this. It tastes and smells so good. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.